Okay, here we go. This is the story about the college student who had a flight on Spirit Airlines out of BWI. This is back in November.
Okay.
Before she got on the flight, she says she was told by an airline employee from Spirit to flush her hamster down the toilet or else she wouldn't be able to get on her flight.
A living hamster. Okay, so here's 21-year-old Bayan Aldecosia and her hamster, Pebbles. There he is.
There's Pebbles.
So she says Spirit initially told her it was okay to bring her pet, an emotional support hamster, on the flight back in November. She was battling medical issues at the time, was looking to catch a flight home. A spokesman with Spirit admitted they misinformed her that the hamster was allowed to fly. So they did tell her that hamster could go on the plane with her as an emotional support pet, but then they go on to say that they never told her to flush it. So this also comes, you might remember, after a woman wasn't allowed to board a United flight in Newark, New Jersey, after she tried to bring this peacock on board for emotional support. Emotional support pets getting a lot of attention right now.
Now, the peacock lived.
The peacock lived.
Because the person took it home. The hamster, on the other hand, this young lady says that she had no other options. She couldn't get a rental car because she's below 25. She couldn't go home. She didn't have any friends in the area. She was going to a college up in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania.
So it was a few hours away. She said, yeah, she had to decide, does she leave the pet there, let it go free? She didn't know what to do. She thought maybe this was the most humane thing. It's up to the airline. You know, TSA says it's up to the airline whether they let her take this hamster on board, and, you know, they didn't. So now we're in this situation, but a lot of people are criticizing her as well as the airline, because she is the one at the end of the day who made that decision to flush it. She says she was in the stall 10 minutes, bawling her eyes out. She, of course, didn't want to do it, but it's definitely a situation I put it, you know, to think about. I put this up on Twitter, as did you, and I have a poll. You know, who's at fault here? Both? One? The other?
Maybe they can share it. But the first thing I thought when I saw this story is, did this really happen? I mean, it sounds, on the face of it, a little bit ridiculous, and you think this couldn't possibly happen. But if you read it, this happened. And it was very difficult for the woman, so we'll see. We'll be talking more about that as we go through the day.
Happened at BWI.
Yep.